Now, these pins go in here that hold the front panel closed. They have these little metal bushings in them. So I have to press them in here. That's the idea. They look like they're threaded, but they're not. Those are just concentric ribs. So the idea here, if I can do this, I'm using a clamp to press it in so that I can control it a little better rather than hammering it in. If I see it start to split or something, I can back off. Looks like it's going in fine. So I'm going to do that now. Now the top retainer bushing's a little trickier. And now I have the pin in my way. So what I did is I got a little socket. I gotta get it centered on this top when it wants to move. Okay, there it goes. Okay, pins are in. As I said in the earlier video, I purchased the hardware from Gerstner, and what was interesting is some of it, like the latches in the front, came with screws, and some of it, like these hinges in the back, came with these rivets. And what you do is you drill a hole, push this through, and then bend the rivet open. You bend these prongs back, and then you take a hammer and put your bucking bar in the back and hammer these open. Now, I decided to go ahead and use screws for everything. And if this hinge starts to come loose, I'll save these and I can go ahead and install these rivets. Now when I got the screws, you can see this is one that came right out of the package. And it's got a satin finish. And these hinges are polished brass. So I went and polished these screws, the screw heads, same way I did the handles, is I put them in a dowel and polished them. Now I'm not one to where everything's got to stay polished all the time. I just wanted them to match. As they tarnish, they'll tarnish all together and kind of get a patina that'll match the whole thing. Now in mounting this corner hardware, I'm using an automatic center punch. Locate the center of the holes for my drill. I'm doing that left-handed for the camera. And then I've got a small pilot drill for these number 6 screws. There we go. So I'm out in the corner hardware. Alright, all the hardware's on, so basically it's done. I'll open it up here. So the way this works, the front panel, it fits in a groove, and then when the lid comes down, locks the front panel in, and then the front panel slides in there. So now I just have, just the felt to put in here and a mirror there, and I'm done. And it came out really well for some scrap oak flooring and old 2x4s.